And so off the tip, it'll be the Bulls. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. James is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So it's Philadelphia now, following the three-point basket by Chicago. Pass to Pippen. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Curry against Antetokounmpo. The three, James. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
And he gets that one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Now here's Leonard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back over to you, B.A.
Allie, thank you.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Curry passes to Pippen. Back to Curry. Over James. Philadelphia with another miss.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Antetokounmpo finds James. Chicago passing it around to the middle.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
Chicago shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
LeBron James at the line for two.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Curry looking it over. Pass to Pippen. Back to Curry. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
James outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And there's the lob. Outside Curry. To the inside. It's tipped. James with the ball. O'Neal covers. And now the Bulls in transition. Oh, George with a steal. Outside Curry. Kicks it to George. From deep, Wembanyama. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky if you missed that one.
Oh, and the jam by James.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. So it's Philadelphia now. Chicago making their last shot. Curry, a screen on Leonard. Here's George. It's good from about 19 feet.
With how good PG-13's jumper is, that is an easy make.
Antetokounmpo, pass to James. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. And so Curry will bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 9. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Pass Pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Curry's shot is off. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. The shot by James, no good. And here are the 76ers. Wembanyama, pass to Pippen. And there's the drive. And he goes big with the dunk right over Kevin Durant.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Durant. James, outside. Let's go with a 3. James can't get that one to fall. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Bulls. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
They've got Stephen Curry. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Paul George. And it's Pippen in the 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Yeah, scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
James outside. And it's off from three-point range. 76ers trail by 5. George passes to O'Neal. Curry. And Durant with the block.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. The Sixers trailing. Outside Curry, pass to Pippen.
Offensive screen set, out of bounds. Bulls ball.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. James deciding where to go with it. And here is Antetokounmpo. No made baskets yet. This one for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. On the wing, Curry, guarded by Durant. Shoots. Curry's shot is off.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Antetokounmpo for 3. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Out to Leonard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 13 feet out. Philadelphia grabs the miss. O'Neal's got rebound number 7 tonight. Leonard against Curry. Now Pippen. The shot. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 5 points.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
We have a dancer.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. James outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to James. Shoots. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. George with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Wembanyama pass to Pippen. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And here is Antetokounmpo. Leonard outside from deep three-point land. O'Neal pulls it in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Chicago leading. Here's James. 14 points for him. Hammers the lob through.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Curry against James. And there's a 3-second violation. Bulls leading by 4. Antetokounmpo with it. Still without a bucket. The shot by James, no good. The three from Curry. He can't hit that time. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
George outside. James against Curry. Back to George. Puts up a three. On target from range. George has got 5 points.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The three, James, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Curry against James. Wembanyama, screen on James. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
76ers trail by 6. On the court for Chicago, they've got James. Kevin Durant is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. That one falls. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Outside Durant. Curry against Antetokounmpo.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Now here's Curry. He has 7. Pass to Pippen. Back to Curry. Puts it up. Again, Philadelphia.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
James passes to Durant. The 3-ball. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Wembanyama. George outside. Launches it. Chamberlain pulls it in.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. "90 seconds into the second half now. Curry against James. 4-3. Curry's shot is off. Bulls leading by 4. Out left to the wing. Chamberlain passes to Leonard. Chicago passing it around. Here's Durant. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
Lets it go from deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Bulls leading by 4. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to do best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the game here.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Shaquille O'Neal. One shot.
Push it on the net. Push it on the net.
And that one misses. Chicago with the ball. Left side, Durant. Tries again. Durant taking it in close.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
James against Curry. Pass to Pippen. Back to Curry. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the triple. Curry's got 12.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trades.
James outside. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
.152 left in the third. And there's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Yeah, just an outstanding defender. George's timing and feel for how to guard guys is a valuable commodity.
O'Neal. Oh, the block! Just stops it cold and takes possession. Out to Leonard. Beyond the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. O'Neal's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pippen outside. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Curry for the lead. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by James. There's the three. Rebound by Philadelphia. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Now O'Neal. Outside Curry. Fires the three. There he is. The three-point king delivers on cue.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's three ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Antetokounmpo, pass to James. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Pippen. Back to Curry. Launches the three. Connects from downtown. Now it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the 76ers. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Paul George. He's out there with Wembanyama. And it's Pippen in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Pass to James. Off target with the 3.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Now here's Curry. Pippen outside. The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
The Bulls trail by 5. James outside. Wide open look. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
George passes to Curry. Outside Wembanyama for 3. Wemby showing off the range.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Timeout Bulls. chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He wants them to show more heart, saying, quote, they are outworking us, you guys. At some point, you've got to decide you want to box out and that you want to protect the ball. He does not sound too pleased with the performance. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The Bulls trail by 8. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Pippen, and he dunks it down.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Leonard for 3. Rebounded by Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Wembanyama from the arc. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Durant. James double team. Antetokounmpo outside. Now Durant. Leonard. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Now Curry. Outside Wembanyama. O'Neal with it. Leonard's there. Stephen Curry. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Antetokounmpo against Curry. James outside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo against Curry. Wembanyama, screen on Antetokounmpo. Curry! Oh, off target from downtown. Bulls trail by 10. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Durant fires! Yes, sir! KD for 3.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off this shot.
Curry against James. Outside Curry, all alone. Oh, he needed it, and he got it.
Well, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense, just rolling right now.
Timeout, Bulls. Deflected. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's the floater. against contact. Giannis, stay strong.
And the soft touch on the floater. Giannis just making a challenging shot look effortless.
Now George.
Kawhi Leonard, first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Paul George, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point game here. And here's Chicago. Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo fighting through the contact.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Don't do anything silly, just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Curry outside. Clock at 6. Screen by O'Neal. There's the block. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And you've got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
One on the clock. Oh, the stuff.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebound, one of his specialties.
Chicago with the ball. They trail by 9. James. Yes, sir, with the 3. And now we've got an intentional foul.
LeBron James, first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Stephen Curry, taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're losing by 8. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
On the wing, Durant. Defended by Pippen. Leonard! So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And we present the player of the game, Stephen Curry.
it's Chicago to start out. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got James. O'Neal is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Pippen, and it's Curry in at the point. Now here's SGA. Clock at 6. Charity stripe shot. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Curry with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's James. Chamberlain with the block. Pass to KD. Now, here is Chamberlain. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And he knew the contact was coming. How about that by SGA to take the hit and finish?
Outside, James. He used that pick to perfection.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the game.
At the line for the 76ers, LeBron James. At the line for one.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 6. Pass to Leonard. Back to SGA. Chamberlain with a screen on James. And here's Leonard from 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. James against SGA. It's Curry outside. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Pass to Leonard. Back to SGA. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. SGA's got 8 points.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
They get it back. Curry on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Leonard against Wembanyama. Now Leonard floats it up for Giannis, and stolen by James. Out to the right wing, and a wide open look for Wembanyama. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Outside, KD. Gilgeous-Alexander against LeBron. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Leonard. Chamberlain a screen. Second chance shot. O'Neal with the rebound.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
LeBron passes to Wembanyama. Here's Curry. The tray. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
76ers trailing. Outside Curry. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Now the Bulls with it. Here's SGA. 8 points for him. Leonard the bounce pass. Gilgeous-Alexander. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper. SGA's got 10 points in the game. The 76ers trail by 4. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's James. Good on the 13-footer.
Just a master of the mid-range. Look, LeBron James, he knows how to get to his spots and knock down the shots.
SGA with the ball. Shoots from the corner. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Chicago. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Durant is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giannis in at the 3. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Some contact there, but Leonard with the strength and focus to finish the play.
Curry looking it over. Over SGA. Here's O'Neal. O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
James against SGA. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. About a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Back to LeBron. Point blank range. Too easy for LeBron.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit that one.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
LeBron James.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dead-eye shooting from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Curry passes to LeBron. O'Neal sets the screen for James. A floater draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Philadelphia shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
One shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 15. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now, Wembanyama. He's got 5. Outside Pippen. Wembanyama, a screen on KD. Pippen, no luck. Chicago leading. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. He can't get it to go. Shaq with some nice D. Here's Wembanyama. Chicago grabs the miss. Durant kicks to SGA. And stolen by Wembanyama. Goes up. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first.
One thing about Wembanyama's 8-foot wingspan is it allows him to cause problems that NBA players have never seen before.
He doesn't get the second one. SGA against Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good, 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
The 76ers with another miss. Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Chamberlain a screen. 5 to shoot. SGA no good. And here are the 76ers now. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Curry. Wembanyama sets a screen for LeBron. Connects in the foul line jumper. LeBron's got 14 points.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you gotta make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Here's SGA. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls lead by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And so Curry will bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 1. And so in the game for the 76ers, Curry is out there with James. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Pippen in at the small forward position.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
SGA kicks to Leonard. Back to SGA. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. SGA's got 20 points.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Now here's LeBron. 14 points for him. And James throws it down hard.
He can make you miss in more ways than just one. Bron with a nice little dribble move.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. LeBron against SGA. Lets it go from the wing, and he nails the jumper. 22 points for him.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
It's time for your wonderful.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Wembanyama outside. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Wembanyama up high, down hard.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Pass to Leonard. Back to SGA. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And here is LeBron. He's got 16. Down low, it's tipped and stolen by Chamberlain. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Off target with his 3. The 76ers trail. Wembanyama outside. The kick out to LeBron. James cooking from deep.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
SGA against LeBron. Back to SGA. Rebound by the 76ers. O'Neal's got his 6th rebound on the night. Curry with it. Guarded now by Durant. Curry against Durant. Back to Curry from downtown. Rebound by the Bulls.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And it's Pippen missing. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 1-point game. Curry against Leonard. Curry passes to James. O'Neal outside. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Over Leonard. Chicago grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Leonard. Aggressive move inside from Kawhi.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
Pass to James. Another miss by Philadelphia. And here are the Bulls now. They lead by 1. And the basket is good. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Curry dishes to LeBron. Curry a screen on Leonard. Here's James. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. That shot is off. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Bulls leading by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Antetokounmpo, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Durant, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Pass to LeBron. Leonard with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that gun.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Chamberlain, 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Chamberlain against Shaquille O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. James has a 2-pointer, and it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his 1st foul.
1st personal foul.
The Bulls leading by 7. High post, KD. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pippen down low. Leonard's there. Curry passes to Wembanyama. And here is LeBron. Outside for Curry. 5 on the clock. No good with the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And here's Leonard from 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 7. Pass to Curry. Back to James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
He's not afraid of getting physical. I like how LeBron James has no problem accepting the contact while trying to score.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Chicago leading by 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Leonard. SGA sets a screen for Leonard. The long shot, no good. Now Curry. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Durant with the steal. 4-on-3 break. It's tipped and stolen by James. Here is Wembanyama. Now O'Neal. Curry outside, launches it. No good.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Durant. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. The 76ers trail by 6. Leonard with the steal. Outside Durant. Here's Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Giannis up strong with force.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He knows every possession is critical now. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team, and a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Leonard. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside. Outside Pippen. James outside. Tries it yet again. And oh, the way in, and he gets it done.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Durant fires. Wembanyama knocks it away.
You got to be careful shooting around Wembanyama. He's already one of the best shot blockers in the league, if not the best.
Leonard draws the double. And stolen by James.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Curry outside. Here's O'Neal. James outside. 6 to shoot. Now Curry. From deep for 3. It's off. And so they foul intentionally.
Shaquille O'Neal. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Chicago. Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
The first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And Philadelphia calls time here. There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Stephen Curry. He parachutes in for the putback. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Bulls, Kawhi Leonard taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.